Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Drama in court as Falana accuses DSS of planning secret trial for Sowore. A Lagos-based human rights lawyer and activist, Femi Falana, on Wednesday, November 6th, accused the federal government and the state security services of planning a secret trial of an activist, Omoyele Sowore, and his co-defendant, Bakare. He also said the prosecuting counsel, Hassan Liman, had approached him this morning, Wednesday, November 6th, at the court about the secret trial. Falana said Liman had told him that there was preparation to bring in some witnesses in camera through the judge's door to bear their witnesses against the defendants. He also said that the prosecution, in collaboration with the deputy court registrar, had brought in the protective screening instrument for the proposed secret trial. In a reaction, the judge, Justice Ijoma Ojukwu, summoned the DCR over the allegations levied against the prosecution by the defense lawyer. Appearing before the court, the DCR said the prosecution had explained to him that they needed the screening instrument because of the high-profile matter and the kind of witnesses they were bringing in. In his defense, the prosecuting counsel, Hassan Liman, said he only brought in the instrument because he planned to apply to the court for protection of witnesses. In an interjection, Justice Ojukwu accused the prosecution of preempting the court's decisions. Following the judge's anger and reaction, Liman said he takes responsibility for the action. He also informed the court that the prosecution is no longer ready for trial today and that an application would be made for the use of the screening instrument. Falana said, "My learned friend should be able to agree that he and the registrar were already conducting prosecution proceedings behind our back. In my 30-something years in practice, I have never seen such an embarrassment to the court or defense," an overtly angry Falana blurted. In a ruling, Justice Ojukwu said that the court had adjourned this matter for trial to commence today without any form of protection for witnesses, stating clearly that no application was made before the court for witness protection. Justice Ojukwu called on the prosecution to call forth the first witness for the trial. In reaction to the court's ruling, Lima said the defendants have been charged with felony and cyber crimes. He said the first defendant, who contested election and lost under the African Action Congress (AAC), mobilized a protest #RevolutionNow in order to oust the present government. He said the first defendant recruited the second defendant, Bakare, to coordinate the protest in Osun State. He also said that Sowore used the Sahara Reporters media platform to commit crimes of money laundering and cyber crimes. Statements of the defendant during trial will be presented to show the whole idea of the revolution and how they intend to achieve it. We will also show evidence of how the first defendant inspired the second defendant, a very young Nigerian, to carry out this act. We will also show how the DSS acted fast to stop this action that would have become a catastrophe to our beloved Nigeria, he added. He also prayed that the court to take into cognizance the summary of the written submission which prosecution filed today. After Lima's submission, the court asked the prosecution to call his witness. Wow. So guys, you can imagine what these guys are really, what they are really up to. They wanted to do secret trial, and according to what the judge said, that there was no attempt for protection for any witnesses. that the cancer, the layman, was trying to preempt the court. Why? But one good thing is that he was able to admit his mistake, and Falana was really angry that in his experience over the years, over many decades, he has never seen this kind of embarrassment before now. I don't know why they are doing all of these things. If you really know that you know what you are talking about, of course you are supposed to go according to what the court has provided, or how it ought to go. Because if really you wanted to protect the witnesses, you ought to have told the court, or you ought to have told the judge, or informed the judge. But just like what the judge said, that was not part of the arrangement. Why would he do that before he started apologizing? Which is really, really uh, embarrassing, even according to what Falana had said. That is to tell you that if really you have a strong witness, why covering their face? Because this issue of a protest was something that Sowore announced. He already made the announcement before that time. He informed the whole whole Nigerians about the protest. As many that wanted to join would have joined. They are just trying to twist the whole thing that he planned this, he planned that, he planned this. If really the people who are really witnessing, or who are witnesses, if they are sure of themselves, they would have come out and say what they know. So does it mean what are they afraid of? Because like I said, the protest or the revolution of a thing was announced, and now they are saying he used this platform, Sahara Reporters, to do all manner of things. But the same government who is in power today have not forgotten, or if they are forgotten, that the same platform that everybody is accusing Omoyele Sowore, that is uses the same platform to project this government and degraded the former government. That is what people are accusing him of. A lot of Showore's enemies, they are happy with what is going on. That serves him right, because he used the same platform. And the same platform now that the DSS are using as an excuse, that he uses to do all manner of things. You can imagine how these guys are really fidgeting. I don't know who is really advising them. Just like somebody was saying, you would have allowed the protest to go on. There is nothing would have happened. They are just trying to be smart, but now they are just smart by half. Because somebody who wants to go on a protest, on a revolution, will not announce it. Somebody who wanted to oust the president of a nation will not announce it. Just like I always said, even the president, who was a military person before now, knows how when you talk about somebody want to carry out a coup, or want to oust a president, a sitting president, you now go on the pages of newspaper, you go on social media, you start announcing, oh, we want to remove somebody. How? They are just trying to make up things. Honestly, the protest would have come and gone, and we will still be talking and talking, but now they are just trying to make they have complicated the whole issue, to themselves. Just like what their counsel is talking about. You didn't involve, or you didn't inform the judge that the witnesses will be protected, and they wanted to go. Falana had to expose them, that they wanted to do it a secret trial. Why would it be? And I'm sure that was why the judge had to postpone or adjourn. That's the word they use, to adjourn the case again to 5th and 6th of December, according to what is being said here. These guys, they should just do the needful and release this guy. They should just do the needful and release him. Just like we have talked about this morning, Falana had already told Nigerians that Sowore, has already met the bail condition, himself and Bakari, that they've met the bail conditions, and he was expecting that everything will be over today, just like what we have said before. And because that was what Falana said, so for him to get to the court, and they are trying to twist the whole thing, is something that is really, really embarrassing and annoying. But one thing is that the man has already admitted his mistake, and the judge said, why would you do that? Why would you want to preempt the judge or the courts in the first place? Because it was never arranged that the witnesses will be covered, will be protected. It was out of the plan at all. Anyway, it was out of the plan. So why bringing it? Why would they want to twist this whole thing? They just want to play a fast one. And thank God that the lawyer Falana is really is an experienced person. Is an experienced person and a smart person like that, and he was able to expose them. See what these guys were planning, a secret trial. Why? So, guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this whole thing. This all these ones are just shenanigans that they are just trying to cover up. No matter what, in as much he has met the bail conditions, this guy will come out. They're just looking for ways to continue to detain this guy. He will leave that place, and at the end of the day, they will all be put to shame. That is just it. They will all be put to shame. In as much he has met the bail conditions, I don't know why they are trying to bring up another thing to twist the whole thing. I think that's just what they want, so that they would adjourn the case again. Because if he has already met the bail condition, they knew quite well that this guy is going to be out of the DSS custody, and that's why they are just bringing all of those things. All those ones are just tactics, in my opinion. All these ones are just tactics so that they will adjourn the case again. So, guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this whole thing. Thank you very much. Bye.